Hello. Welcome to my vlog. Today, dOVERanalyst is going to analyze way too much, and I'm just not alone today. Let me keep the over-analyzing specs aside because I have a guest tonight. Welcome my friend who's going to talk to me about his experience on Dil Hai Mushkil, a film that he also saw. So let's get started.
What?
What was your experience of Dil Hai Mushkil?
दो बातें थी, एक अच्छी एक बुरी. क्या बताना क्या?
Like we will start with the good first, like what you liked about the movie, and then we will move ahead with what you didn't like about the movie.
You know, one thing I like most, RanbirKapoor.
Okay, we have to give him this, that Ranbir has acted phenomenally well, but I think his best work was Rockstar.
Yeah, of course, but...
Yeah, right? He's done so much better work before.
Yeah, तमाशा में भी अच्छा काम किया है, इसमें भी अच्छा काम किया है, that's good. पर मूवी में RanbirKapoor के अलावा कुछ और था ही. हाँ, एक और अनुष्का से एक्टेड. पर ऐश्वर्या क्यों थी मूवी में? ये अभी तक पता नहीं चला. क्यों रखा गया उसको? I don't know.
She had a very important character, FawadKhan, and for the first time ever, I did not look at Aishwarya Rai as Aishwarya Rai. I mean, when stars.
ऐश्वर्या की तरफ से नहीं देखा, किस नजर से देखा?
No, I mean, sometimes when stars become extremely famous, they kind of become that name. They are no longer that characters. If you watch a movie of Shah Rukh Khan or a Salman Khan or an Amir Khan movie, it is extremely difficult for you to think of them as a character. Like, tell me one character name that you remember from any of these great people. I think KaranJohar is what comes to mind.
PK?
PK, yes. But do you remember any of the Shah Rukh Khan or...
Raj.
That was Rahul, by the way.
No, that is Raj. That is Raj.
The most common name that he had was Rahul. Anyway, we're digressing from the topic.
Okay,
the point that I was trying to make here is that sometimes stars become just the name and they're no longer the person in the story. For example, Dangal. There you will look at him as Mahavir. There's no other way you can look at him as any other person. Like, you won't think he is Amir Khan the star. He has brought that character to the story. Here, Aishwarya Rai did bring the character Sabha to the story. She was there because she was a very strong temptation. And they wanted to show that although she was there, he was still feeling for somebody else just for the heck of it. And I also, I don't know if you felt the same or not, but there were some people who also said, why did the cancer story even happen?
पहली बात तो ये था कि पता नहीं चला कौन किसका हस्बैंड वाइफ कौन है. इसमें पूरा कंफ्यूजन में आई सॉ दैट मूवी. एक आंटी सामने बैठी थी और फिर वो आंटी बोली पूरा मूवी खत्म होने के बाद पूरी मूवी मुझे पता नहीं चला कि कौन किसका बीवी.
It was very, very simple. Spoilers! Spoilers! Now we will get into spoilers.
और सिंपल सा सिर्फ शादी होना था. मूवी चलना चाहिए था रणबीर कपूर और अनुष्का के बीच में इतने सारे कैरेक्टर थे. तो शाहरुख खान भी आए, इधर से ऐश्वर्या भी आई. क्यों आया?
Hardcore SRK fans are like, they came to the movie only because Shah Rukh Khan was there and only for that one scene, only for those dialogues they actually came to theaters. People who worship Shah Rukh Khan, obviously.
सारे लोग जितने लोग गए सब रणबीर कपूर को देखने गए थे, अनुष्का को देखने गए थे. एंड आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम ऐश्वर्या वहाँ पे आई थी, तो ऐश्वर्या को देखने गए थे. उस मूवी से पहले किसी को पता नहीं था कि उसमें शाहरुख भी है और आलिया भट्ट भी है.
Correct. I'll tell you, no, Alia Bhatt, we knew she was there.
You know ना, let's talk about the आम जनता. They don't know आलिया भट्ट थी भी कि नहीं थी, और शाहरुख था भी कि नहीं था.
And she had very good makeup, just by the way, like totally differentiating her as a different character, something that we have never seen of hers before.
Yeah, of course.
But coming back to Aishwarya Rai, why she was there, she played a very pivotal part in the entire story. I don't think the character was any less. She was also having the same unrequited love. Although they started with a relationship without any rules and all that, she eventually falls for him. So that is a situation where he's supposed to relate to this person who's in the same feeling that he is in. He is also not able to reciprocate. He's again in Anushka's situation where he cannot love her back. Yet he does not understand Anushka's situation because he cannot love Aishwarya back. No matter how much he tried, he really did try to have a normal life. He really did try to have a normal life. He got such an amazing girlfriend and yet he couldn't forget her. So no matter how beautiful Aishwarya's character Sabha was, no matter how talented she was, no matter how great a girlfriend she would have made, I mean, she was the perfect gift to have, like the perfect life to have. He had everything. He succeeded in his music, like all-time passion in his life and everything. But still, he could not love her back.
Of course. And one thing I loved about this movie is like friendship is above friendship.
Correct.
Concluding that key friendship is above.
For the first time ever, they actually showed in Bollywood that a girl and a guy can be just friends.
Just friend, yeah.
Like, that is reality.
That is reality. And दिस मैसेज वाज लाइक इतना अच्छा था कि आप बार बार देख सकते हो, पर ये मूवी देखने के लिए आपका दिल को थोड़ा समझाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि थोड़ा मुश्किल है.
I think that brings in that question of Junoon's point of obsession over love, where in the end he's like, you really think I just want to sleep with you? It's not that, alright? It's not that I have been denied something I always wanted and it hurt my ego, and that's the very reason why I'll do whatever it takes to just get it. So it wasn't that, but somehow I felt, no matter how beautifully they all acted, in terms of the story, failed in revealing his exact reasons or how he felt about her, and the basis for, there was no build-up. There was not a very strong build-up. Of course, we had the extremely irritating and funny character of Lisa Hayden. I don't know why that happened.
Why she's there in the movie? Like Ashwarya is something, at least something she is doing. Why Lisa is doing? Why she's there in the movie?
The Vatabaran. See, I learned a new word. It's called Vatabaran. I think people will remember with that. But then she's such an amazing actress, and I feel she's not been used that much, like not been exploited to the extent of the potential that she has.
Yeah.
And she's just made like a caricature over there, which is not even funny. I mean, I would have understood if it was funny in the end when she just goes and says, Jesus be with you. And that was so fake. Are there actually characters like that? I was really surprised to know there are actually people like that.
Yeah.
Do people in real life talk like that? Because the rest of the people were trying to be real. And KaranJohar even went ahead to say that a lot of the stuff in this movie is very, very real because the hero sings because he's a singer. Like there's no,
of course,
there's no nonsense here. We are talking business. We are talking real life. I don't know. Do you really have such gold diggers in real life who also talk like a gold digger? Yeah, so that was a very funny takeaway from the movie that I didn't really like. But yeah, the entire story was mainly between Anusha and Ranbir, and in that situation, the point that I really loved in the movie, the scene that I really loved was when she was getting married to Fawad.
Yeah.
And when
Ranbir came.
Yes.
और उसमें जो मजा आया, मतलब एज अ फ्रेंड वो दिखाया कि मैं शादी में आ सकता हूँ, पर वो शादी पे जब पूरा चल रहा था उसके बाद उसने जाहिर भी किया कि वो उसे प्यार कितना करता है.
There's a constant conflict going on because he wants to be there and he's not being able to be there. So the ego is.
तो एक साथ उसने दो कैरेक्टर दिखाए. एज अ फ्रेंड उसे मदद ही करने आया कि शादी में चलो मैं आ रहा हूँ, और उसके बाद वो जो प्यार करता तो छुपा भी नहीं पाया, जस्ट पूरा बताया, फिर करके बताया. इन गाना गाया था, कुछ गाना गाया था ना.
Yeah, that song was very, very beautiful.
तो कुछ गाना गाया उसने बताया, एक्सप्रेस किया था. And after that,
and also you see that very.
And after that, she came to know कि वो मुझसे प्यार करता है. अनुष्का.
No, I think even before he said that, the way he sang it, she just got to know.
हाँ,
she just got to know. वो दर्द था गाने में. Finally दर्द था गाने में.
टूटा हुआ था.
Yeah, and it's good that he told her, but that's that. Like he told her, right? And she denied because she loved somebody else.
Yeah, of course.
Now, when you are in that kind of a situation and you're seeing that the other person loves the third person with that extreme level, then obviously she also doesn't want to get away from him, right? She wants to get married to him. And that's when you're supposed to understand, and you're not supposed to be this selfish friend where like, see my pain. Nobody
actually ये जो पूरा कहानी बनाया था ये वन साइडेड लव का था. अनुष्का नेवर लव.
करेक्ट.
कभी नहीं था उसके बीच में. अनुष्का से उसको एज अ फ्रेंड प्यार करती थी और वो रणबीर उसको चाहने लगा था ड्यू टू वो जो भी उनके साथ मोमेंट था. वे घूमने गए थे पेरिस वेकेशन में, जहाँ गए थे वहाँ पे जाकर उनको प्यार में रणबीर की तरफ से हुआ. फील कभी की नहीं उसने. उसके बाद उसने कभी सोचा नहीं उस तरफ से. वो फवाद से प्यार करते थे.
हाँ.
और वो
I know Anushka never felt it that way, and I'm really glad that even in the end they didn't show it like a very typical hero meets heroine and everything is good in the end. So every Bollywood movie goes like this. There's a hero, there's a heroine.
सबसे अच्छी बात है कि वो लास्ट तक वो बात नहीं मानी कि हाँ वो उससे.
Correct. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Understood.
Yeah. In the end, hero meets heroine, end of story. There has to be romance. That is the kind of culture we've all been brought up on.
Yeah.
Like, don't you agree? We are like, that is what we all believe, which is why in real life for all men it becomes extremely difficult to know that the girl that they love is probably loving them back as a friend, but is not in love with them.
Of course.
And being in love is not something above loving someone, because if you're being in love with somebody as a romantic partner or whatever, come on, you love your parents, you love your brothers and sisters. That's also one sort of love, right? And that's always been way more above that. So why do we always think that only if you are a romantic partner to somebody that could be the best love in the world that you could achieve, like ishq per se? Why is that more, the ishq wala love, why is the ishq wala love more important than the normal pyar?
For all the one-sided lovers, go and do what?
You know, I also think that these days you don't get that kind of a one-sided love to that extent, and the definition of love has also changed. He moved on with another person.
Yeah.
He was there with Aishwarya Rai, and yet he was mentally in love with Anush and left everything for her. I mean, he became bald So she was like, that's the end of your career because who's gonna like a rock star with no hair? But that world is crazy anyways, so we don't know for sure about that. Or a dancer could always go back to his profession after a break, no?
Yeah, so what is your overall rating about the movie? You can just rate the movie
Overall rating, I really wanted to love the movie when I went into the theater, and I enjoyed just bits and parts of it. I enjoyed the thought, but I just so hope it would have been made. Anushka's part to me didn't connect that much. Even Ranbir, I wanted to like him. I wanted to feel his pain. I wanted to see why having a girlfriend while doing his MBA when he has no purpose in his life and he's just trying to fulfill his father's dreams and he doesn't even believe in them and he's just going away with his life like just like that.
इंडिया का कल्चर है और इंडिया में सब लोग वही करते हैं.
No, it's not about the India thing. They were showing, if you didn't notice throughout the movie, they were showing two very high society people.
Of course, and
who were completely well in their life.
Yeah.
They had nothing to do and they were literally free, and I love that bit though. ए तू क्या कर रहा है? मैं बहुत busy हूँ, like I've got appointments, I've got meetings. ए चल हट, तू free है. So yeah, that thing when they're just experimenting with their life, doing nothing, like attending all those Bollywood classes, that brings us a lifestyle that we are not very used to see. And KaranJohar tries to bring to our notice, really wealthy people are not always happy. Like just because somebody is rich, their sadness or their grief is not less than the people who are poor. Like obviously being poor is difficult, but grief is grief. Like denied love is still denied love, and you have to gotta find a way to deal with it and live with it.
So thanks for watching. Please do subscribe
to dOVERanalyst. Stay tuned and share if you liked our thoughts on it and how we received it just as normal public. No, a lot of people say that all the people who I'm like Tushar people of all the people. Okay.
तुषार खान को भी तुषार का कुछ रोल तो था नहीं करूँगा.
No,
it's like तुषार कपूर तो शाहरुख की जगह तुषार कपूर को भी डाल देते.